Joyce got his professional career off to the perfect start on Friday night, but the heavyweight admitted he could not have done it without the help of David Haye's booming voice. Composed and slick, Joyce stopped Ian Lewison on professional debut. Joyce secured a debut knockout victory after a composed and slick 8 rounds against the experienced Ian Lewison. The Brit grew into the contest and he explained he was listening closely to the ringside instructions during the tough fight. And Joyce admitted that it was his promoter's voice that he heard above everyone else. I wasn't looking at the rounds, but I did think it could go 10 rounds because he wasn't budging, Joyce said after the fight. I was listening to instructions. I heard David actually. He was shouting work on the jab, different shots. I did take the advice but I couldn't throw the ball because it would straighten my arm. Joyce seemed to change his style slightly in his pro debut with his arms noticeably lower and more loose. But the 32-year-old admitted that he suffered a slight injury to his right arm in the fight. Quite early on, said Joyce when asked when exactly they hurt his arm. I had been feeling it before the fight. My arm. Joyce was icing his arm in the dressing room after the fight but came away from his first pro encounter otherwise unscathed. The Londoner is eager to fight again this year after a year-and-a-half absence from boxing before his pro debut. Haye will now look to book his rising heavyweight star on the undercard of his own fight against Tony Bellew on December 17. More Joyce secures slick professional debut win over Ian Lewison in London.